What is that? A little bourbon? Sear the beef? Ow! There's two squirrels fighting outside. I think the one's trying to make the other one and she's having none of it. She's like, I'm trying to collect these nuts so we can start storing them up for fall, because Lord knows you never get on top of this. I can't tell if he's attacking her, they're having a fun time playing, or she's really trying to get away. Oh, for the meanwhile, Riley's standing right here, could care less. I'm way more invested in this, and this isn't even my backyard to patrol. Okay, they all went their separate ways. Any hooser, welcome back to a newer series I'm doing on here. I have been doing this thing where I try and make my subscribers recipes. For the most part, it's been casseroles. I've been telling people to send in their casserole recipes, and boy, do we have one today. Now, it really isn't a casserole, but it's in a casserole-like dish, and it goes in the oven, and there's meat and veggies, and what else do you need? It's 8 in the morning. 8 in the morning, and we're making a casserole for lunch. My filming times are a little off. I'm trying to use the house when no one's, around. Why is the lighting so off in here? And I also went to the store last night to pick all this stuff up, the ingredients, at 10 o'clock last night. They're like, girl, why don't you just go in the afternoon and make it for dinner? Okay, this recipe is called Frito Taco Pie, but I'm going to throw in the word casserole. Frito Taco Pie Casserole. The FTPC. Sounds like some organization that makes sure you're paying your taxes. Or it could be like a monthly crafting club. FTPC. Friends to practice crafting. All right, I changed the lighting again. First, this light wasn't on, so then it was too dark. And then I put the light on and changed the white balance, and then it was like too washed out. And now we're back to my shirt's popping in this light. Okay. This was submitted by Sherry or Cherry. I should have clarified in the name. Cheri. Sherry Cherry. I'm going to call you both. You're my little Sherry Cherry. Hi, Christine. I so enjoy your channel, and thank you for the many laughs. I'm a new subscriber. This was sent back in May, so hope you're still around. And I've been binge watching all of your content. So for the next subby recipe, it's a good word for subscribers. I'm a new subby to the channel. I would love to see you make this casserole. It is very good. I like how even they called it a casserole right off the top. They gave me a list of ingredients, shopping list. Everything's color coded too. That's nice. Pillsbury crescent rolls, Frito corn chips, ground beef, taco seasoning, all the types of toppings. Also, it says at the bottom, sincerely from a newbie goober, Sherry Cherry from Jefferson, Oregon. Whoa, we got Oregon in the house. P.S. I tried to be as detailed as I could. Did I do good or did I confuse you more? Well, Sherry Cherry, we'll find out today on today's episode of Making My Subscribers Casseroles. That's gonna be a lot of editing for me. Making my... It's gonna be like this weird bold font with the, Editor Christine, that's all on you. Grocery shopping at 10 o'clock at night is not for the weak. You can buy everything but fruits and vegetables. My goodness, was it a ghost town in the fruits and veggies section. All I'm seeing is the tags of what used to be put out, and then all the shelves are empty. For example, I was supposed to pick up some fresh tomatoes. I like the Roma tomatoes. They are oval, she said. All I could find is those fat tomatoes you grow in your garden. The ones you throw at somebody. I circled the fruits and vegetables section of this grocery store at 10 o'clock at night 7 times. I had several shoppers clocking me being like, what are you walking around looking for? And you're people watching at 10 o'clock at night at the grocery store. Shame on you. Shame. I don't know what y'all are making at your house, but all the tomatoes were stripped from this damn grocery store. My goodness. Crap on a cracker. Not a single tomato. I was even looking around at abandoned shopping carts. People who just had to up and leave the store. I don't know why. I started looking through that. Cherry. Let's try your thing. If you guys like this type of video, I've done this twice before. We made a chicken shit casserole and a confidence casserole, I think, or is that the same thing? Noodle boil. No! A little bit of a life or death situation there. I love pasta. Where in the hell is the can opener? Mushrooms. Oh, this is farting. This is bubbling. It's burning. What's burning? Call your mom. Tell her that you love her. Yo, chicken man. Oh, are my eyebrows there? One turned out really well, the other one turned out bad, so maybe this one will just turn out medium. I would love that. Also, because I'm starving. If you want to pass recipes down to your friends, family, enemies, neighbors, postmen, divorce lawyers, you want to make sure that they can understand what the heck you're talking about. I'll let you know where you faltered. And then last night, after I went to the grocery store, I made muffins. Like, who am I? What's going on? I don't know. Baking is coming naturally to me, and every other type of cooking, I'm like, how do we ground the beef? Sear the beef? The beef has to be grounded. Our veggies include black olives, Roma tomatoes, which I couldn't find. I found a jar of them. Is that the same thing? By the way, this is everything I had to pick up from the store. Show me what you're working with. 1 yellow onion, jalapenos. I did not pick up black olives. She said they were optional. I hate them. I don't like them. Don't like them on a pizza. Don't like them near my face. Don't even like in cartoons when they got the black olives on the pizza. Those little evil circles just stand out so much. What should we cut the onion with? Which knife today? Let's just go with this one for now. I haven't filmed one of these videos in a hot minute, so if you're like, has she learned nothing? No. The easiest way to learn something is failure or repetition, and I got the failure part down. Repetition, not so much. I also went and got coffee today. And And the woman in the drive-thru goes, your dog sits like so well in the car. She goes, he's kind of like a passenger princess. That's a 13-year-old senior citizen. That is my shotgun rider, and now he's a passenger princess. I said, that is true. He's passed out on the floor. Ew, smell an onion on your hand but drinking your mint chocolate chip iced coffee? Not recommended. Supposed to dice this thing? Slice and dice? Saute? Michael Bublé? She just wants me to cut all these up. What's the best way to cut an onion? This way, this way, this way, into the rings. And then this way, this way, this way. I say a little prayer for you. You'll be in my heart and I will love you. Why is that stuck in my head? Okay, this onion's making my eyes kind of hurt. Usually in the past, the onions don't make me cry, they make me mad. So what's going on here? Am I just in too good of a mood? The onion's trying to bring me down. You can bring me down. How? Okay, I don't know how much of this onion we actually need because I think it's just a topping. And let me tell you, I don't need this much onion unless it's in a French onion soup. I did pick up jalapenos. She said jalapenos and the olives were optional. But I was like, you know what, girl, live your life. Live on the edge a little bit. Is this a brand new can opener? Another right-handed can opener. We can't buy a left one? No. You know what? Let's see what these jalapenos look like. Oh, yeah, that's the type of stuff they put on your nachos at a bar. And you're like, oh, I didn't know the nachos came with jalapenos. They're like, why wouldn't it come with jalapenos? And I'm like, I don't know, they're just gonna be kind of bitey. Make sure this beer keeps getting filled up. Make sure this Miller Lite never goes beyond this line because I'm gonna be dying from these jalapenos. Tomatoes. Let's see if these would work. No, but they're in like a sauce. No, I think these are the fat tomatoes that we're not supposed to use, though. Maybe that was a fail, but we tried. You're kidding! Shut up! Is this a lone Roma tomato sitting right here? Look how gross this looks. Oh, that was just in the basket over there. How do you cut a tomato? I don't think it has like a center or anything, so I think you just do whatever you want. I cannot believe I just found that sitting over there. Oh my god, this is like a magical kitchen. It's almost like I have like imaginary interns. Planted that. Like this knife is just barely cutting, so that's fun. A drop of golden sun. I don't know why that song stuck in my head. I have no. We're making a Frito pie casserole, and I've got the damn Sound of Music soundtrack stuck in my head. This is 8 a.m. things. Our onion to tomato ratio might be a little off, but that's okay. Show me what you're working with. Not much. Not much. You need to drain jalapenos. A female dare. Once the veggies have been diced, head over to your cabinet to get a deep dish pie plate. Parentheses, glass. Have you found it yet? Laughing emoji. Is that supposed to be a joke because I can never find? Why am I standing like this? Gut out. Say it with your chest. Is that supposed to be a joke because I can never find the correct dish to use? And let me tell you, I was just on the phone with Mama Snaps. I said, I'm supposed to be using a glass pie dish. We don't have one of those, do we? She's calling back right now. She literally was like, we've got this, we've got the Pyrex, we've got the old dishes, the casserole, the see-through, the pans, the whatever. Then we've got the more baking, the brownies, the cake dishes over here. She's like, maybe you can use a cake dish. I said, I don't think they're deep enough. Then she showed me this cabinet over here on the left of the oven. And say it with me, everybody. A whole new world. There's all kinds of casserole dishes over there. That blue one I haven't seen since a green bean casserole on Thanksgiving back in 07. Did not know there was so much stuff stored back here. We could maybe use this, but I don't think that's big enough either. This, I think we can make a little bit of a crust out of. We just gotta keep moving. And the battery's gonna die. That is so rude. Oh! Okay. This is not... Oh! Open your can of crescent rolls, unroll the dough, then separate the triangles on the dotted line. Place each triangle of dough, one by one, with the tips, pointed ends, in the center of the pie plate. It should resemble a dough star. Make sure the white end is on the rim of the dish. With the finger, smooth the dough on the bottom of the plate so there are no gaps in the thing. Form that into a pie. Look for crust. Do your best on that. I was like, this feels like a lot. And then she goes, do your best on that. Good luck. Sherry Cherry, you could have sent me maybe a picture, a reference. I think I get what you're saying. Instead of making like a pizza dough, it's a round circle, and then you cut it at the end. We're basically like taking slices of a pizza and putting it back together. Even though you're talking about pies and I'm talking about pizzas. And boy, am I starving. Crescent rolls, I got 8 of them. I got the original. How? Woo! Oh, first try. That wasn't even dramatic. I think the biscuits are more dramatic. Tight cover. These are so smelly. We gotta get these out of here. I don't have a landing place for this dough either. That was too much. But we don't want it to stick. Okay, let me get 2 triangles. Oh, for the love. Where do I put this? Just maybe on the counter. It's okay. It's just ripping in all the wrong places. Cherry, cherry. How would you put the... I'm supposed to make a star? What type of triangle is this? It's not equilateral. It's an oblong. Do you want me to just make a crust? Cherry, cherry. We're not going to get this dough thing that you're talking about. But I could just try and do my best. You said do your best. I am taking that to heart. What if we did this sort of deal? Put the fat, skinny end of the pizza, go back to our pizza metaphor, up on the sides. Up on the rooftop, click, click, click. Down to the chimney came Old Saint Nick. Christmas metaphor for you. What if we do this? Okay, that's 4 and it barely fit the whole pan. So that's gonna be what we call in the business a problem. Should I have gotten 2 of these? You just said get 1 thing of dough, didn't you? This feels more like a science experiment. I'm like, you need what? Okay, Sherry Cherry, this is the best I could do. It's like, you know, it's all in there. Just gonna make sure there's no holes in the bottom because that's what you said to do. Let's do this, let's do that. Then we'll put it in our casserole and throw it in the oven with our toppings, with our tacos. Show me what you're working with. This is the definition of try your best. Okay, and the onions are making me cry all of a sudden. That was the chunkiest set of instructions, so we're past that. Let's get to cooking, Cherry Cherry says. Preheat the oven to 350. Lord, and you know, there's all this crap in here. It's like a magical kitchen mixed with a whorehouse. Not a whorehouse, a horror house. I'm the horror in the kitchen, not the other one. Mixed with like a clown car. I just pulled all that out of the oven. And you're like, what in the hell? 375? 350. What are we doing with the meat? In a frying pan, ground the ground beef until it starts turning color. Add your taco seasoning packet and brown the beef for the rest of the way. Drain if your burger is not lean, set aside. Okay, thank goodness. I picked up 2 types of taco seasoning. Got the McCormick Original Taco. I feel like this is what my mom uses. And then we got La Preferida, zesty Mexican flavor. I don't know which one to use. We might just open them both up. Little sniff test, decide from there. We need a frying pan. I don't know if that'll do. The fan's gotta go on. Sugar bear, why don't you go outside and deal with those damn... Oh, they're all gone. All the squirrels are gone. Browned beef round. Oh, is that the right thing? 85% lean, 15% fat. What does the round part mean? Way over a pound. So we're not gonna need all of this. Oh, no! Should we move you guys to the oven cam? Okay! You guys are currently hovering over the home phone. Yeah, we still have a landline. What of it? I don't know if this burner works. Oh, half of it. Hey, hey, hey. There you go. What? Beef on, chef. Or beef? And then this you just pop, 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 chop, chop, chop. Pop it up. I think I literally Googled how to do this. As soon as I walk away, it just starts sizzling. What are chefs drinking on like cooking shows? Are they drinking like coffee, water, monsters, martinis? Bobby Flay's making a couple of fillets. What's he drinking? Like when he's like, oh yeah, and then we're just gonna pulls a drink out of nowhere and starts sipping on it. What is that? A little bourbon? Maybe it's a little slurpy slushy. I like a nice iced coffee. My mom makes tacos pretty on the regular, so I think she uses this one. But let's smell this one. Oh, that's got some nice kick to it. This one smells pretty much the same. Ooh, a little something in there I don't like. We're gonna use this one. Sunrise, sunset. Should we turn the light on? Oh, let there be light. Shit. I walked away because the camera card was full. It's not like crumbling like I want it to. You know what? Let's just cook all of it. Can we add the rest in right now? Is that not a thing to do? It's supposed to be crumbly? Like, I feel like when you make tacos, like, the meat is, like, crumbly. Anybody get what I'm talking about? And then when it starts browning, I'm supposed to add the taco seasoning, but, like, we're there. We're there! Seasoning. What's in the seasoning? Why is it clumpy, chunky? We don't need this. We do not need weird, funky textures in this part of the recipe. Oh, it's on the ground now. Maybe I should have spread the packet around, because I kind of just, dumped it. Yeah, don't put me next to the chopping block of knives. I kind of just dumped it right in the middle. Me inspecting to make sure everything's cooked all the way through. Ow! Ah, that jumped up and bit me. Okay, now I feel like it's burning. Put it on low. Good enough. Try your best. I believe... Ow! I believe Cherry Sherry once said, try your best. For the love. My mom's gonna come home and be like, why is there taco seasoning on the ceiling? There was a mishap. I could explain. We need a new spatula, is what we need. It looks cooked up. Not everything is evenly coated, but there's really not anything to drain off of here. I might have just cooked it all off by accident. My bad. Time to build the casserole. On top of the dough, place approximately 1.5 cups of the corn chips spread around evenly. The best part of this recipe, which I keep forgetting about, is we're using Fritos. Y'all ever make walking tacos before? They're the best. I've been craving them for some reason, and I'm just leaning on this hot pan. Why am I doing that with my nice new shirt? She is a fire risk in the kitchen. If she's firing hot, they're like, no, she's a fire risk. Cherry said to use either plain like Fritos corn chips or to use the chili cheese ones for more flavor. But I also saw that Fritos now makes flaming hot Fritos, and I was like, well, is it the same flaming hot they put on the Cheetos? And look on the back, yes it is, and the Funyuns, and they're all owned by the same parent company. So let's try these. Just some fat Fritos. Those are fire. I say we use a mix of both of these. This looks like something that I made up. Then you're gonna put your chips on top of your dough. Just make sure that these are all like touching the bottom. It's like a second layer. I might be onto something with the Flamin' Hots. That's what we're going with. That looks so fun. I feel like if I threw this picture in a group chat to my friends, they'd be like, and what are you doing at 8 in the morning? Then we put all of our meat mixture. Also, if you guys send in recipes, I love that you guys are sending in recipes. Thank you so much. Try and give me some type of picture as like a final reference picture. Next time you make the dish you want to send in, just take a quick picture of it. So I got something to look at. Help me out a little bit. I don't want to see the Fritos I just put in the pan. I don't want to see it. Spread a layer of sour cream over the taco meat as thin or as thick as you'd like. Dealer's choice. I'm not the biggest fan of sour cream on like my tacos and stuff, but I don't hate it. I'm not against it. I've been starting to get it when I go to like Chipotle and Qdoba. Why am I fighting this? Give me. Top the sour cream with sliced black olives. Don't have them. Jalapenos, optional. We'll put some on top of the sour cream and olives. Place 1 or more cups of shredded cheese. And then we're ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. This feels like hella frozen. So how do I spread this evenly? I just put like dollops of sour cream? No, I feel like that's gonna ruin it. Let's just do this. This will be my scooping spoon, and this will be my spreading spoon. How about that? This is like an elevated walking taco. People are calling us up for the recipe. Cherry. Doop doo, a dollop of Daisy. How did a sour cream company like Daisy come up with such an incredible jingle? They're like, yeah, the product is okay. It's sour cream. Everyone kind of needs it. Doop doo, a dollop of Daisy. That's where the money is. We're gonna put a couple, and I mean sparingly, a couple of jalapenos in there. It's already got the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, or Fritos. We ain't no jalaback girl, and we certainly don't need that many jalapenos. You just one at a time. And then a little bit of, oh. Now what are we doing? Oh, the pan is resting up on my laptop. Good. There's a sear mark. Then I put a bunch of cheese on and we're done. What's on that cheese? I just went ahead and got the Mexican style 4-cheese blend. That's gonna be your Monterey Jack, your cheddar, your asadero, and your quesadilla cheeses. Because why not? Mama Snap's cheese drawer was running a little low, so I thought I would just pick up some. Why did I rip that so poorly that now I can't get into the bag? Hello? What in the shit? What is this, melted together? Place 1 or more cups of shredded cheese on top. Listen, I love cheese because when I love when people talk about cheese, they always go like, a cup or more. Never less. Cup or more, to your liking. The more the better. Kind of looks like a little taco dip. You don't even measure cheese by cups. You just measure it by like spread, by layers. Do we just want it to cover or do we want it to smother? All right, I think this is the final product. I'm like so proud. This little Frito pie casserole we're making over here. Place it in the oven at 350. Bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. Let it rest for a few minutes. Cut into it. Place a slice of taco pie on a dinner plate. Very specific. What about a brunch lunch plate? Is that okay? And put your shredded lettuce on top with tomatoes, onions, salsa, more sour cream, etc. Bye-bye, Frito pie. Oh, the oven is hot. This is the do your best casserole. Do your best, not do your worst. We're not confident. Do your worst. No, this is the do your best casserole. Do your best. All right, if you want to check out more content, I'm going to do that over on the Patreon. Gonna do some cleaning up. Gonna do some talking shit. They're a little burnt. Okay, shit. Wait, I don't know. Hold on. They're a little crusted on top. Are they baked all the way? No, it kind of looks fine. Shut up. Okay, the sides of the crust look done because they were exposed to air. They've crusted up into little croissants. But does the bottom look done? Oh, kinda. It looks yellowy golden. Oh my gosh, did I bake this perfectly? Like some of it was layered on top of each other. Oh, I almost just dropped the whole... It just slowly like slides off my face. I'm like, oh, and there you go. That's gonna do it for us today, folks. It just shattered across the whole counter. That looks pretty damn good. Get your dinner plate out. Okay, what is this angle? We're up at the ceiling. I'm actually super excited. I can't think of anything else I would want more than a brunchified Frito taco pie casserole at 9:47 in the morning. This is the new brunch, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we're brunching. Okay, I gotta fight down through this crust of chips. Gonna do this. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's kind of falling apart, but I don't care. What casserole stays together perfectly? Okay, a little bit of a cross section in there. I'm excited to see if the Fritos are soggy or if they crisp up. Put a little bit of onions on mine. I just want a little bit since there's sour cream in there. Okay, we have to do a little bit of tomatoes because I cut these up. I foraged for these tomatoes. I love shredded lettuce, especially on like tacos and everything. Cherry, I just want to say thank you so much for sending in your recipe. This was fun. I like your layout. I like how you explain things. Couple of jokes in there. The cherry casserole. Let's try this. I'm gonna get a little bit of everything. I got the dough, the crust, the chips, the cheese. That's pretty good. That is great. Oh my gosh. Flavors are great. There is a distinction between like the taco seasoning and the chips. And a little bit of the flaming hot seasoning. And the chips, some of them are like a little mush and gush. That's what happens when you like get chips wet and then bake them. But other ones are crunchy. There's little pockets of crunch in here, which is nice. The crescent roll crust is amazing with this. I wish there was more of the crescent roll crust. It's different than like eating like tacos. The crunch of a chip, like the grainy, or like a burrito. We're getting a different texture there. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a win. This is a complete success. You know what I wonder? Instead of putting Fritos in there, because some of them kind of got a little mushy gushy, I'm sure they make like a flaming hot Cheetos taco seasoning. Now that would be a great compromise to use to still get the flaming hotness in there. I 100% really love the idea that it is supposed to be like a pie, that there is this like crescent crust running throughout. Okay, I would add a little more jalapenos next time because I'm barely tasting them and they're not bothering me. Shout out to Sherry Cherry. You guys should thank her in the comments down below. I'll link the recipe to this. Sometimes I forget to put the recipes in here, but I'll do my best. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe. I put up videos every Monday, Friday. And if you want to send me your casserole or casserole-like recipe, the term is kind of loose around here, you can email me at christinessnaps@gmail.com. I'll put it down below in the description or a pinned comment. Another win for the goobers. If you have like a little take on a similar dish to this, comment down below. And I'll see y'all next time. You know what? I have this salsa con queso sitting here. What if we put this? Hello, you hear who's knocking? Deliciousness. Okay. Brunch, lunch, dinner, tomorrow, leftovers, late night snack, all figured out. All in one dish. The every meal casserole. You're like, it takes all day to make. I'm like, no, you could eat it all day, all day, all day, all day. I'm gonna get another serving before I actually have to clean up. Frito taco pie, crescent roll, casserole, all day, brunchified. Good stuff. The Frito taco pie, casserole, casserole. The Frito taco pie, casserole. I love how small the bags are. Does nobody use clothespins? I spread out the Pillsbury crust myself. The place is a mess! And for brunch today, ladies, our special for brunch today would be the squirrels are back. Just one of them. Where did he go? What else could that mean as seen on TV? Like you guys were in an episode of Criminal Minds? Ooh, the cheese is melting. Why must I make it from scratch? There was nothing, no offense to them, like innovative about the place. Can't believe we're gonna get all this done before noon. Casserole, casserole, the Frito taco pie, casserole. All day.